welcome back to my channel. Today's video is my sort of everyday makeup routine. I don't wear makeup every day, but when I wear makeup, this is sort of the go-to look I'll go for. I don't always use eyeshadow anymore. I gave up on that a long time ago. But you get to see my favourite products that some of my favourite products I'm using right now. If you guys didn't know, I do a shop my stash every month where I change up my makeup bag. But some things stay the same, like products I'm using up or products I just can't let go of. And some of these products I can't let go of, so you'll find out. So stay tuned for that. Yes, my hair is curly. I did a video, it probably will be already up, but yeah, weird to see me with curly hair. I look very girly right now. It's not often that happens, but yeah, I hope you guys enjoy this video, but I'll just let you guys watch it. Yeah, on with the video. Okay, so for everyday, I say everyday makeup, I don't do makeup every day, but the makeup I go to more is the sort of routine that I do here, and I will be showing you today. Not all the products are going to be the same every time. There's 1 or 2 products that stay the same, maybe 3 products that stay the same, but it's either because I'm using them up or they're just absolute favourites and I cannot stop using them. So I thought I'd start off with saying I have done skincare. I did toner, serum, moisturiser and my SPF, because I actually left the house before I filmed this video. So for primer, I'm going to be using the e.l.f. Mint Melt Cooling Face Primer. I really like this primer. It reminds me of the Milk Primer, which I love and I use so much. And it is the primer I take with me when I go, like, when I go places. And I need my makeup to stick and to last. My aim is hydration and a sticky base. But yeah, so I let that sit for a minute. I love the smell of that primer. It just smells beautiful. My sort of more everyday makeup look is no eyeshadow and just like, I don't know, it just looks alright. It's my more go-to makeup. My absolute favourite foundation at the moment is this, and it's not even a foundation. This is the L'Oreal True Match Nude Plumping Tinted Serum. I bought this on a whim, thinking I'm not going to like this very much. Yeah, no, I have used it every single time I've done my makeup, apart from when I've tested new foundations. It has been in my shop, my stash for the last few months. Normally I try and change it up. I have had this in my shop, my stash every single month for a few months since I bought it and tried it. Why I didn't think I'd like this before I bought it, I have no idea. I tried this in the first impressions. I don't know what video, when that was. It was a few months ago now at least. I have not put this down. If I would be wearing makeup every day, like for work, I'd wear this. If I, 12-hour shifts, it wouldn't like last completely. I'd have to powder it, but it looks gorgeous and I just chef's kiss. So let me grab I'm in the shade 0.5 to 2, very light, and like in the thing it looks like it's not gonna match. It does actually match. It's actually okay. The one thing I hate about this is the packaging, the applicator. I just absolutely hate it. The way you have to put it on like this. Not the one, but I think I just got that in my hair. Well done, Zoe. You are clearly professional at this by now. Oh my god, I just can't. I can never put this on properly. Like, it always just ends up on the dropper, and I just then I try and do the little squeezy squeeze, but it never really works. I just have to. But if it wasn't for this packaging, well, even with the packaging, like, I can sacrifice my hatred for the packaging. It's just annoying. Why am I clearly just like running out of this now? Like, what is going on? Oh, I got a drop. Oh, yeah, we got a drop. So I apply this with a brush, like at first, and then I go over it with a sponge anyway, but it just blends like an absolute dream. I guess it's because it's a serum rather than a foundation, but it just is, you know, it just is incredible. And I do have some redness in my skin. It's not as bad as it used to be, but I still have it in on my chin and like round my nose where I get a load of breakouts sometimes. I mean, my skin's actually, touch wood, oh god, actually doing okay. Like, and I'm not really bad, don't do this. I have not been keeping up with my skincare routine as much as I should be. I blame tiredness mostly, and just my thought of I really can't be arsed, even though it takes me like a few minutes to just wash my face, and then it takes a few minutes just to apply serums or whatnot. Yeah, no, I still can't be bothered. Also, I was at my boyfriend's house for a week solid. Thank you very much. I see you, Darren. Thank you. I'm gonna do a bit of concealer. I have been really loving this Anastasia one. It's the Magic Touch. I got mine in the shade 2. I don't know which one's paler. I'm going to use a bit of the Revolution Conceal and Define in C1 under my eyes, because this bitch does not get sleep very much anymore. And even when I sleep, I'm just use a bit of the TBH one. Even when I do sleep, it's not very well, and I end up going back to sleep. I'm just very tired. Clearly, even like I've been off from work for a week, and I'm still bloody exhausted. Like, I've not done much at all in the past week, and I'm still really exhausted. I clearly cannot get up with a good time to save my life. I end up falling back asleep on the sofa about 5 minutes later. It's just, I don't understand. I used to be able to stay up for hours. I don't know. I really don't know. I wasn't going to talk very much in this video, but clearly I had other plans. But yeah, there we go. So even though the foundation is sort of lighter coverage, I still I can build up that coverage where I need it with concealer. That's fine. Just using a bit, even though I don't use eyeshadow, I still use a bit of my Beauty Bay eye base in the shade 2 for just a bit of coverage on my eyelids, and this actually does help my eyelids to not crease as much. I'm just setting that with the Rimmel Insta Fix and Matte Powder. It's just the pressed powder I'm trying to use up, and have been trying to use up for a while, but I only use it on my eyelids and occasionally under my eyes. So of course it's going to take me a bloody century to use up this one powder, because that's all I use it for. There we go. I'm there on it. It's getting very thin now, so I'm probably only like a month away from using it properly, like using it up. And then we're going to take some, now I have been doing cream bronzer and cream blush, and then powder bronzer and powder blush. I don't know why, I just do, okay? And I've only used this once. This is the Fenty Beauty Matchstick in Soft Amber. It doesn't look like too much, but it's actually a really nice shade for me for bronzer, if like I don't want too much. I mean, I always want a lot. I'm pale as anything, and I'm a pale little ghost. Just gonna take that on with my Fenty brush. I mean, the other day when I first tried it the other day, and I did not use much at all. I should have used more because it just works. I was going to get the like contour shade of this stick when I got the stick, but I don't know, I had a cream contour that was like a really cool tone, like ashy contour, so if I needed one I could just use that one, but we're a bit more bronzed. And then my favourite cream blush, you guys know this by now, it's the She Glam ones. This is in the shade Risky Business. It's just what I had in my Shop My Stash bag, my everyday makeup bag, and we just pop some on my cheeks. I'm just gonna blend it out with my sponge because that's just how we roll these days. I either use a brush or a sponge for my cream products, but it doesn't really matter. There we go. I just love these blushes so much. This is kind of like I'm just telling current favourites as well while I'm here. There we go. And then I set my entire face currently with the Colourpop No Filter Loose Setting Powder. There is really not a lot left in here, and I'm probably going to go on to my Laura Mercier powder next, because it's the next oldest in my collection. And I'm just going to set my face. Let's just do these bits. I don't really like this powder too much. I'm using it because I have it, and it's only like a little one, so it's like easy to use up. It's not like the Fenty or the Laura Mercier where they're massive and it takes months. Like the Fenty one lasts me forever, and even using it every day when I used to wear it at work, it would still last me forever. And I just I don't understand how it lasted so bloody long all the time. Like I use it every day, every time I did my makeup for work, every time I did my makeup outside of work, and I think it did last me a solid like 4 months. It took forever, but it's one of my favourite powders. Like I love that powder. It smells amazing, it looks great on the skin. I mean, this one looks nice too, but it really is not my favourite. So next we do a bit of setting spray. Not a setting spray as such, it's like a bring the life back to your face setting spray. I'm currently using this Fenty What It Do. I'm not the biggest fan of the actual like formula of this. I don't think my makeup lasts as long when I use this. I guess because it's a dewy setting spray, but the mist is something else. I don't like the scent as much. I don't like the scent of the other setting spray I'm going to use in a minute either, but like other setting sprays leave like massive splotches all over your face. This really does not. It's actually kind of helpful for once. The next thing I do is bronzer. I mean, that is pretty much dry. Okay, cool. I was just about to say when my setting spray dries. This month I have pulled in the Vive Modern Bronzer in the shades Light 1/Light 2. This is like more of the cool tone one. It's not really that cool toned, really, is it? That's the cooler tone one. But I'm just gonna use the lighter one out of the two because I am pale. We all know that I'm pale by now. We are the shade of paper. And I just take that all upon where I popped the other bronzer, really. And a little bit there. Just because, you know, why not? And then that is bronzing done. For blush, I have really been absolutely loving this palette. This is a She Glam product again. This is the Sweet Cheeks blush trio. This is perfect for like, I mean, I took this to London with me, and this is the only blush like powder blush I took. And it's so versatile because you've got a light shade, a medium shade and a dark shade. I don't really use the dark shade as much. I use the middle shade. This is all matte. It's beautiful. It's perfect, amazing, stunning. All the adjectives to describe something great. Today, I'm going to be using this. I still need to get the other shade of this that I want. It's out of stock again on Beauty Bay. It's just annoying. This is the Be Perfect Scorch Blushes. This is in the shade Melt. Can we take a minute to appreciate how absolutely stunning this is? It's like sheeny, but like without glitter, without shimmer. It's actually amazing. And I'm just gonna pop. Oh my god, I said pop again. I'm just gonna pop some on my cheeks. Just taking a load, tapping it, and then this is just a beautiful blush shade. I want to douse my entire body in this blush. I'm just gonna take the tiniest bit and pop it here. Hey, I said pop. I said pop instead of pop. Woo! And with this blush, you don't really need highlighter, but it is me after all. We are using highlighter. I've gone back to using the Soph Revolution Soph Glow Duo in the shade Cookies and Cream. If I want more of like a wham bam thank you ma'am, I use this. If I want more of like a subtle, I use that. We're gonna use the more wham bam thank you ma'am shade. I think it's baked rather than pressed. We're just gonna pop a little bit on that on my cheekbones. I don't really have prominent cheekbones as such, but I'm just then gonna sweep. Where did my brush go? I'm just gonna sweep that blush brush over the highlighter just to remove a little bit of it because it's a bit too much. And I'm just gonna put a bit on my inner corners. I use either shade for that. It doesn't really matter. Oh, I've got something in my eye. There we go. Right, and then I use a setting spray again. This time it's an actual setting spray. This is the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Setting Spray. Party all night, stay all day. I hate the scent of this. It smells like perfume. I'm not the biggest fan. The mister, however, beautiful. Packaging, as always with Charlotte Tilbury, is very lovely. I don't know if I notice a difference in my makeup lasting longer, and maybe I need to test this a bit more. But if I liked the setting spray enough, I would get over the smell. Like, of course, I'm just gonna use a makeup wipe to remove my makeup from the back of my hand and my lips. Ready for lipstick in a minute. And you're probably thinking, Zoe, you haven't done your eyebrows yet. You normally do eyebrows before you do bronzer. We're doing it now. I've been absolutely loving this eyebrow product, so much so that I have 3 shades. I have a really lighter shade. My other shade, which is what I had before I dyed my hair black, which is Espresso. I lost that shade, had to rebuy another one. And then I've got the shade Black. This is what I've been using. And guess what? It's all I use on my eyebrows now. I don't use pencil very often at all, unless I want like glam, or I'm doing like eyeshadow where you want your eyebrows to sort of stand out a bit more. But for an everyday look, this is really all I need. I don't need like all the eyebrow pens, pencils, the coloured brow gels, the what's it called? The clear brow gels. This is all I need. And then if I want a pencil, I use the NYX, again, micro brow pencil, but this is in the shade Espresso. I was trying to get black, but yeah, I keep that out until I've done mascara, which, speaking of which, we're doing next. Mascara of choice today is the Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk Push Up Lashes. I am just trying to use this up. I'm not gonna lie. I do like it. It's nice. It's all right. Not my favourite. It really is not my favourite. I still love Benefit by Girl Bang. I still love Maybelline Lash Sensational. I'm just trying to use them up, okay? I love the packaging of this though, it's beautiful. But oh, why do I always get hair everywhere? Can my hair just stop? Thanks. Another step that I sometimes do after setting spray and maybe before mascara is I'll do another SPF, which you're probably thinking, how the hell do you do SPF over your makeup? I use a spray, and I use it sometimes in my actual skincare routine as well. It's great when you want to reapply SPF. This is the Garnier Ambra Solaire Over Makeup Super UV Protection Mist. This has also got hyaluronic acid in it, and it's SPF 50. It's just, it doesn't mess with your formula of your makeup. It doesn't leave a white cast. It's just great, you know. Perfect for these summer months coming up. I mean, I'm currently filming this in May, but we never know when these videos go up. It might already be June. And I'm okay with that. But just in case it is already summer when you're watching this, because it is like, I mean, I think it's the 11th of May, so we're getting there. But just in case, by the time this video goes up, that I will be using those, like I'll be using an over makeup setting, over makeup SPF in my routine as well. And then I'll do one layer. This is what I do with every mascara. I do one layer overall, and then I'll just go over my top lashes with a second layer, because sometimes some mascaras just don't give a lot at all. And to be fair, this mascara is drying up, and I think it's on its last legs. I've had this mascara since I was blonde, and that was like last April, and it's currently May this year, so I should probably get rid of this. I'm just trying to see if there's any life left in it first, which there is some life. Not a lot of life, but you know, there is life. There is life on Mars. There we go. Right. And then the last step is lipstick. I don't always do lipstick. If I'm just like round the house, I will not use lipstick. But this is one of my favourite lipstick shades ever. And again, it's another Vive product. I just love Vive, okay? I'd be having all their products in my everyday makeup routine if I could. But this is their modern matte lipstick in the shade 90s. It's such a beautiful nude. Probably got to be one of my favourite lipstick shades ever. I got a bit underneath, of course I did. It's me after all. Ta-da! There we go. So that is everyday makeup routine. Or my go-to makeup routine. It's like no eyeshadow, a lot of like, it's just mainly my base things, because my mascara and my eyebrows do not take a long time at all. My eyebrows used to take longer. Like, I've been filming and talking, and this video's taken me 22 minutes. And my makeup's done. And yeah, it just doesn't take a lot. It doesn't take a lot of time at all anymore. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up and subscribe maybe, and I'll see you in the next video. So bye guys.